Hello, everyone, and welcome to Carolyn and Michelle's meetings that nobody attends, so we decided to record them. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to our video. In case you don't know the context behind this video, my name is Carolyn. This is Michelle.
Hi, my name's Michelle.
Yeah, that's Michelle. And we're basically making videos because for incoming first years to the University of Waterloo. Meant for the math faculty, but like honestly, these videos are applicable to anyone. So literally everybody's welcome to watch them. But basically what we're doing is, in this video, is giving tips for how to thrive in your first year, based on our experiences with school and online learning, more specifically. And we've made like a little organization kit for you guys, so
stay tuned for that at the end of the video.
Why do you have to do that?
I just have to ruin everything, you know that. Okay. So we have some wisdom, what are the tokens of wisdom for you?
Yes.
And so we're just going to go through that.
Okay.
The first of which is a beautiful quote from Carolyn, if I do say so myself. It is study to learn, not to achieve.
Basically, the idea behind this quote, and it's really like a big meaning that I try to shove into 6 words. Basically what I mean by this is that if you go through all the course content and really try to understand it, assignments, piece of cake. Midterms, piece of cake. If you understand the material, it's not that challenging. Because if you think about it, assessments are designed to assess your understanding. So if you understand, then no problemo. But if you've been going through the material, like skimming the textbook just to find the parts that you need to finish your assignment, if you really understand, you might pick up bits of understanding along the way. But when it comes time for bigger assessments, especially when school gets back to normal and you have to do midterms and finals closed book, even though it's supposed to be closed book anyways, it's gonna be a rough time for you. So if you set your goal to understand, the achievements, the grades, they'll follow easily. If you put in the effort to understand the material, everything else will follow. But if you put in the effort to get the grades, the understanding most likely will not follow. Tidbits.
Yeah. And I think it also has to do with how you think about succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
Succeeding, if you think about it's getting a good grade versus it's me learning something, because if you have that dependent on getting good grades or whatever your metric is in life, then if you don't get there, then you don't feel like you've done anything, and that's just a bad feeling. So if you set your definition of success to be learning something, you can always learn something and you can always feel good about yourself.
Yeah, as long as you do your best, that in itself is what you should feel proud of. And also, because math courses are very interconnected, you may not think this, but from personal experience, if say you want to go into statistics like I did, because I hated calculus, but joke's on me because I still have to do calculus, because statistics is built on calculus and statistics is also built on linear algebra. Same goes for combinatorics and optimization. Are we keeping this PG?
I think it's fine. What I usually think I'm about swearing.
That stuff is combinatorics and optimization is built on linear algebra and like graph theory. What else? Pure math, obviously built on calculus and lineage. Like everything is like foundationally the first year courses that you have to take for a reason, because these courses are so integral to the rest of math. It really is laying a beautiful foundation for
they're integral.
Integral. Oh god, we're math nerds. Okay, but yeah, anyways, so if you understand the material, okay, to summarize this point, if you study to learn, not to achieve, learn ahead of achieve, you will understand the material, and this will allow you to do better on assignments, and this will allow you to do better in future courses and exert less effort to get good results in future courses, and like give yourself something to be proud of if you learn.
Next point, make time for your hobbies. There's like a hidden step 1 in this, which is get a hobby. 1, get a hobby. 2, make time for this hobby, because it's easy since you don't have any set schedule. So it's very easy to just, do nothing for a week, come assignment time, just like grind for a day and then do nothing again. But at least for me, I found that this made me, well, 1, it caused me to oversleep, which is not good. And 2, it just, I don't know, it just didn't really feel like I was doing anything with my life. So that's not a good feeling. And so having something to do regularly can give you motivation to get up in the morning. And it's kind of like if you think back to if you've ever done private lessons, going to those weekly lessons that kept you accountable for like practicing your instrument or whatever like class you were taking, or even like going to school, having deadlines, that kind of thing. And so right now there's not a lot of structure online, and so you don't have those things that would otherwise motivate you to get up and do. So you need to find a way to motivate yourself.
And I think like you should obviously never make your hobbies into chores, and you just like lose the joy. But I think an important meaning to get out of this quote is that you only make the most out of your time when you think your time is valuable. So if like the opportunity cost of staying in bed for an extra hour is 0 if you have nothing else you want to do, and like 5 if all you want to do is like an assignment, no offense, school. But if you have all these things that you want to get done, you value your time, you're going to make the most out of it. The opportunity cost for staying in bed is going to be like 8,000. I don't know what these units are, but you get my point.
Mm-hmm. Very good application of the concept of opportunity cost as well, might I say. That sounds like when studying econ, what was that quote? You studied to learn and not to achieve.
No, that quote, you studied to achieve, not to learn, and that was one of the worst courses. Even though it's supposed to be for... See, kids, take the advice. If you don't have any hobbies, like sometimes it's like daunting to get into new things. Me and Michelle have been bullet journaling.
What's that?
What's that, you ask? Basically, it's like journaling and like making you can make all sorts of spreads. They call them bullet journaling spreads. And it's basically just writing into
what?
So like
that's crazy.
And you add some washi tape, add some stickers, write it extra pretty, and it becomes super aesthetic.
Wow, Carolyn, that sounds a really great way to structure your day.
So, this is our last advice point. Plan the best way to structure your day. So this kind of goes with your time having value. Give yourself time. Like, your time is much more effectively spent. I've found if you separate the time you spend studying and the time you spend on leisure activities. So, like, if you are like me and have in the past binge watched TV while you do your assignments, like, is that productive? Could I have gotten that done faster? Absolutely, but I didn't. And I didn't make the most out of watching my TV either. I'm like splitting my concentration 50-50, but in that split, I lose like 20. So it really becomes 40-40, and it's just like not value. Get value out of your time and value out of your effort. Also, just like structured sleep schedules, like sleeping at a consistent time and waking up at a consistent time also help you just like keep that routine in your life. I think a big part of online learning is that you don't really have a structure. A lot of your lectures are going to be uploaded or just like these slides, and it's like there's no structure to your life anymore. So you gotta put in extra effort to give yourself that structure.
Yes, I agree. But sometimes I wonder how I can do this. Are there any tools that you could provide that would help?
Oh, good question, Michelle. There is a tool that you so helpfully made.
What?
What? Did you forget about that? So Michelle, so very kind. Do you have it as a slide?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
We have an example.
Helpfully digitize a weekly spread for you. So you've got your courses lined down the left-hand side. If you're in the 140 math, just change the 3 to a 4. Also see it, 3 to 4. E1, E2 are your 2 electives. And for each day, you're going to write down what you want to do for that course. So let's say on Monday, I want to watch 2 Math 135 lectures. On Tuesday, I'm going to work on question 1 for my Math 135 assignment. Wednesday, I'm going to watch 5 CS lectures and finish an assignment. That's a grind day. And then on Thursday, I'm going to do some readings for my first elective. Just throwing out what this might look like potentially in the future.
Yes. Also on the topic of assignments, something I thought of is think about what assignments will take more time to do and more thinking to do. So for example, sometimes for CS, those assignments can get long. You might want to start earlier versus something that is less long. I don't know, I can't think of an example. Or for Math 135, I feel like those assignments take a long time, I would imagine. And so maybe start thinking about those earlier in the week because you might not know how to start. And just giving yourself as much time as you can.
Yeah, like I've looked at assignments like the day that they are sent out and not touched them, but like read the questions. And then like a couple of random days later, I'll have a dream about a way to solve a question. Has this happened to me? Yes. Does it happen often? No. I don't dream about math often. I'm not that far into it.
Excellent subconscious problem solving, nonetheless.
Thank you. See, I'm making the most of my time, even when I'm unconscious.
Moving on. Also, if you don't like this, there's like an empty one. We've included an empty template, so you can draw whatever you want to draw on it.
Yeah, you don't need the stars or the diamonds.
Listen, I wanted to use the draw feature of PowerPoint, okay?
Okay.
Next, we have a progress tracker. So for online classes, often it's kind of hard to remember where you are or where you're supposed to be in terms of in terms of the chapters or like lectures or whatever. And so, you know, just filling in little squares every week as you complete the content can help you remember that. Not that much.
There is empty template that the kiddos can print out of this one.
Yes, of course there is.
Beautiful.
You don't like my...
No, it's just because like the squares are already colored in.
Oh, also true.
This one is actually really nice.
This one's sideways, but we can just imagine it not sideways because I didn't feel like making it unsideways. But basically, if you want to be extra and really break down your courses week by week, then you can write down, like usually in the syllabus, they'll give you topics for each week, so you can copy those down.
Way for you to keep track of exactly what you need to get done each week, where you should be each week, if you're the type of person who really likes to stay on top of school, which I would recommend, because it does make life a lot less stressful. And like, I'm not quite there yet, but you know, we're striving to that.
And look at this cohesion. These weeks correspond to the little squares here. Whoa.
Oh my god, Michelle, such a thoughtful design.
I know.
This is great, Michelle.
And here are some empty templates. And that is about that.
So thanks for watching. We hope you find these tips useful. We'll send the PowerPoint with all these organization templates to our Microsoft Teams chat for our people. And if you're watching on YouTube, we'll probably put a link in the bio. If you're lucky. Thanks for watching. We hope this is helpful and good luck with school in the fall. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.